Well, welcome back to the interactive segment, Eva.
Hello,
I'm just fidgeting with my phone, trying to see whether I could tweet something today or Facebook.
You should,
right?
Even though Ebola is looming, we are still...
Oh, I didn't say tweet on Facebook.
Yeah, you don't tweet on Facebook.
You don't tweet on Facebook.
But like I was saying, even though Ebola is looming, we are still battling cholera here in Ghana.
That's true. That's very sad.
Because parts of Accra really are filthy.
It's filthy.
Yeah.
Very smelly sometimes.
Yeah. So,
have you heard the adage that in Krangota, Kankanyina and headquarters near Achimota?
Hey.
Believe me.
Sir.
Anyway, I'll leave it.
But that's your area, no?
Well, I live in the new area.
All right.
Let's hear.
Now, over 200 CCTV cameras to monitor the waste situation in Accra and also check dustbin theft. This is what AMA boss Alfred Okovandapoy has planned for immediate implementation to improve sanitation in Accra. Does this mean people are really so desperate to steal a dustbin? Do we need such a technology to improve Accra sanitation problems? Well, my name is Ifra Kwa Harrison. This is JN Interactive. Let's get interactive.
Joy News Interactive is brought to you in association with
Surfline. It's about time.
Remember, you can join us on all our social media platforms. We are on facebook.com/Joy News on TV. Also find us on Twitter @Joy News on TV or JN Interactive GH. Our email address joynewsim@multitvworld.com and WhatsApp is 054-010-9009. 054-010-9009. Remember, GNI is supported by Surfline. It's about time. Now, last week, the Vice President, Papa Kwesi Arthur, got really busy. He personally worked with the Mayor of Accra to ensure that the country was clean. He issued a 10-day ultimatum that sanitation in Accra be improved. Though the 10 days has not elapsed, it seems the AMA is working round the clock to meet his demands. The AMA boss, Alfred Okovandapoy, has announced that over 200 CCTV cameras will be installed to monitor the filth situation and also check dustbin theft. Now, the AMA has decided to really go high-tech this time to clean Accra. But is this really what is needed to improve the sanitation problem? Well, we're supposed to have the mayor himself on the line with us, but we're still trying to get him. Hopefully, he will join us and we will have some questions for him. But joining us via Skype is IT expert Maximus Ametogo. He's a resident of Accra, and he thinks using the CCTV cameras to monitor dustbin theft is a waste of technology. Welcome to the show, Maximus.
Yeah, thank you very much, and good evening to your viewers.
You think this is not the way for the AMA to go? Why not?
CCTV camera is to monitor movement of people to secure a particular place, so people will live with a peace of mind. They will feel safe in that particular environment. But using that device or technology to monitor just dustbin theft is way below the line. You are abusing technology. There are more smarter and intelligent way of using a CCTV camera. You monitor the flow of people, marketplaces, shopping centers, high traffic areas, and even the flow of traffic. You use CCTV cameras to do those things. Markets are set on fire, or the markets get burned, and with investigation, we don't even know the causes. They will say electrical fault or somebody did it. CCTV cameras can serve that particular purpose, so that you know when you're walking on a particular street, anybody who attacks you can easily be tracked, or at least you are paying a camera. But dustbin theft, that is below the line.
What is your solution?
Yeah, I think how people create waste. You have to know how people create waste, the kind of waste people create, where they create them, how they dispose of that particular waste. Those are the things that you have to look out for. And so if people know how to dispose of the waste and how frequently even the companies, the waste collection companies come and collect, and even the materials that you use for them to dispose of the rubbish. If you are talking about dustbins are just things that you can carry with your hand. And if you are talking about high traffic areas, you should be talking about bigger metallic stuff that the trailers that cars can come and pick and carry away. So technology-wise, yes, we can monitor the kind of food or gadgets or things they dispose of and all that. But using CCTV cameras to monitor that is a no-go area. Let's teach people how to keep their environment clean. Let's teach people how to dispose of their rubbish or refuse quickly, easily, and a more hygienic way. The AMA must think about a way of doing it. In a layman's language, at least some countries have banned the use of polythene and the rest. They are using paper bags and jute bags. You should think of doing things like that. People should stop buying maybe pure water sachets by the roadside. They should go to a particular place. After drinking, you dispose it off there immediately. So we should limit the mobility of waste and keep it in designated places where people, the companies can come and collect their rubbish. For me, as a technology activist, using CCTV cameras to monitor people who come and steal dustbins is abuse of technology. The mayor should think of a smarter way of monitoring that than how people come and steal rubbish dump.
Thank you very much, Maximus Metogo. He is a resident of Accra and an IT expert. Now, let's go on to Facebook and read some of your comments. Now, Kuma Esinam says, it is a great idea, but it's not supposed to be said to the whole public. It should be something that is a secret. Abra Roland says, ha 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 ha. This sounds like a stand-up comedy. Another waste of the state money that we don't have. Oh, Ghana. Oh, Okovandapoy. Whatever. Funny one there. Swali Yakubu says, what about those who fail to drop into the dustbins? And Jonathan Duke says, it's long overdue. My problem is, are they going to monitor it? Why do some Ghanaians want to be treated as animals? We need attitudinal change or our country will never move on. Peter Duganegle says, and how will they later catch these people? That will take years. Well, we are wondering so ourselves. Unfortunately, the AMA boss will not be able to join us as we expected so that we can ask him some of these questions. But he picked up, but he said, unfortunately, he's tied up and he cannot join us. But let me read a few more of your comments. Kwesi Gate says, I am sure each camera will cost us 10,000 Ghana. Wise men always find ways to create and loot. Med Kasuli says, another rotten initiative. What if they steal the CCTVs instead? And Adele Mourinho says, sis, mark it on the wall. Next year by this time there shall be a committee of inquiry set up to look into the mismanagement of the funds intended for these cameras. Half of the funds will enter unknown pockets. Trust me. Well, we are definitely marking it. Nuapo, God knows, Billy says, black man will always wait for the worst to happen before taking action. 2016 is getting closer, so the thieves called politicians will find ways to fund their campaign through some dubious means. And Don Wale says, ha ha ha, Ghana at its best, SMH. So you're shaking your head, Don Wale. Stephen Saki says, ha ha ha, what measures have been implemented to ensure that even the CCTV cameras aren't stolen as well? So a lot of you find this pretty funny and have the same question. Just calm Wayne Carter says, so who is going to monitor the CCTVs? Because it will be stolen in a short time. Chia, does this solve the broken economy? I don't quite get that. Okay, whether you're asking what you are asking or telling. But why should we also steal the CCTV cameras? I mean, you know, they are for our benefits, but hey, who knows? Kwesi Gate says, we can't even keep our street lights on. And now this, I hope the cameras have put some anti-theft component, else all will be gone in a week. Wow, 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 wow. Do we not have confidence in ourselves? Is this how far, like how low we've gotten? So everything is like, it's going to be stolen. I mean, wow. Okay. Halil Ahmed says, I don't understand some people. What do you steal a dustbin for? Yeah, that's what we are asking. Like, you know, people seem desperate. Maybe they'll sell it. Who knows? Maybe they don't have money to buy, so they'll use it in their own homes. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, this is a reality, apparently. And Inusa Ahasan says, it will be better for the AMA to form community protection groups to deal with the issue. CCTV cameras can be tampered with. That's quite a good one there. So community protection groups. Well, let's see. Well, we have some more comments for you from our first video blog, but we'll take that right after this break. Welcome back. You're still watching JN Interactive with me, Ifwa Akwa Harrison. Remember, you can join us on all our social media platforms, facebook.com/Joy News on TV. Also find us on Twitter at Joy News on TV or at JN Interactive GH. Well, before the break, we're telling you about the AMA's initiative to install over 200 CCTV cameras to monitor dustbin thefts. Well, Jessica has been out on the streets finding out what you think. Let's go to her now.
I agree to a large extent that it's the best way, because CC camera is in a way of going to high tech, because in Ghana we've never experienced CC camera to be on the guard of the people to do the right thing. So I must say, if the AMA is trying to implement that, I think it's a step in the right direction.
Hi, Efwa. Well, no one can underestimate or underplay the importance of technology in this day and age. However, like many other things, it can be misused or abused. Today, we're looking to find out what people think of the AMA boss's decision to install more than 200 CCTV cameras in the city to manage the waste problem. We're also trying to find out what they would do if they were in his shoes as AMA boss to control the situation in light of the cholera outbreak.
For me, I don't think it is necessary, because CCTV cameras probably are meant for security in the country to monitor bad behaviors, including armed robbing and other stuff. At least banks and other stuff need those things to keep them safety. When you talk about rubbish and damage in the country, at least education should be put into the minds of people right from elementary schools and SS and universities, so that people be taught how to handle their environment and other stuff. And so if Oko Vanderpool want to put up CCTV cameras in the country, I don't think it's the right thing to do. At least education should be given to the people on how to handle and manage their homes and how to deposit other things around.
Okay.
This economic crisis, everybody is crying, things are tough, workers are crying everywhere, the market women are crying. This money can be used in other beneficial things, other productive things, to help the nation. That's my personal opinion. He can do something else than putting this cameras. It will be of no use. It will be useless. It will be worthless.
No, it's not at all, because the management have to manage it and clean up the rubbish. For just keeping this thing, what are you going to do with it? It's nothing. It's going to waste money for nothing. So it's better for them to get the money to put the people on task so they can clean it. So many years now, see the gutter is full of now. It's choked. What should they do? They should clean, or they should give the contract and find money for that than to put these cameras.
Oh no, it's not the best way, because no matter how the thing is, you have to send people around, like the Zoom Alliance, to go around and check where there is a lot of rubbish, so that they will be the one to take care of those things, but the cameras won't help. It's just a waste of money. It's waste of money because it's like when it's happening, he can't come at that very moment to arrest the person or to correct the person. But it's just going to be like it will capture it. It will only capture it, but apart from that, it won't do anything else.
My understanding is that there are two ways of discipline: self-imposed one and the external imposed discipline. The self-imposed discipline is if you imbibe in yourself the sense of cleanliness. There's no need for CCTV camera to monitor you before you can maintain cleanliness. But you know, human beings as we are, not all of us are disciplined. And for that matter, law enforcement is key. But in our part of the country, there are certain law enforcing agencies who have also compromised themselves. So we need non-human intervention to correct it. In that wise, I agree with him. Because once the CCTV gets you, I think the law enforcement can get after you and then be able to impose fine on you to do it. When there's offending party and they want to get them, they watch the video in the CCTV cameras, and that will give them the indication as to who and who. But as you said, no, human beings don't have numbers on them that you can trace them to where they are. But of course, houses have numbers. So if they see that a particular house is offending party, I think that he can send the authorities to come in.
Well, there you have it, people, some of your comments. And most of you don't think this is the way for the AMA to go. Unfortunately, it would have been great to get the AMA boss himself to speak to some of these issues, but he says he is not available. It is unfortunate. But you know what's even more unfortunate? 38 people have died so far because of filth, cholera. So if you were the AMA boss, what would you do differently?
I believe that in every situation we have leaders and people who are higher than us. We could look at America. Let's study how they teach their people how to handle the environment, how they collect waste property and use it as a product. We can learn from them. We are not one-man show. You can learn from others. They gather their rubbish, other damages, and use as a product, as chairs, rubber. And what we do as Ghanaians, we rather go and import those things into the country, and then we litter everywhere. So I think if I were to be the AMA, this is what I would do. I'll just look at my leaders who are higher than me, and then I'll learn from them.
If it is me, I would rather bring in education, sensitize the people, let them know the risk involved, this rubbish around. If you throw it in, it will come back to haunt you, because at the end of the day, this choke gutters everywhere. What's the outcome? It brings about cholera. People's rooms get flooded when it rains. The least rain in Accra, you see people running helter-skelter because their rooms are flooded, roads are blocked, cars can't go, and the outcome is clear to everybody.
They have so many distant people who are taking this rubbish, Zumula and all this. They have to encourage them. They have to pay them. They will do the job. If they don't pay them, they won't do the job. Formerly, the past years, you see the rubbish was not there. But now, we have a problem. So the best thing is to mobilize them for them to clean. so that we solve the problem.
I'll rather do house-to-house dustbin, and I'll make sure every house have the dustbin. And I'll make sure that every week or every 3 days, the car comes for their rubbish. That's what.
There we have very, very interesting views being shared. Some people say, yes, let's go for CCTV cameras, and others think that it's a waste of time and a waste of money. What, however, is a common thread is that people think that discipline is necessary as well as education. If we're back to you in the studios.
Thank you very much, Jessica Boyfield. Now, a few more of your comments on Facebook. Not everyone thinks the CCTV camera issue is a bad idea. Hidir Said says it is a very good step. It should also cater for public places that will help curb some of our problems. And Henry Agbo says, good idea. I think that's what he means to say, not good ideal. But then a lot of you do not think that this is the way to go at all. Humphrey Akume says, do they have to let us know? It's a matter of security, isn't it? George Akwe Morgan says, won't they steal the CCTV cameras rather? Even street lights in Po, they steal. Nana Tovinya says, hey, AMA, that's all. And Sana Felix says, what's the cost of a dustbin to a CCTV camera? The money should be used to build schools. Edem Vinye Atieku says, oh my God, when some traffic and street lights are not working, CCTV to monitor dustbin thieves, indeed. And Yado Dabri says, this is another way to solve the heavy is this another way, rather? He's asking whether this is another way to solve the heavy economic crisis. Is that the dustbin? Okay, I don't understand what he's written, so I wouldn't even read that. So let me just move on to the next comment. Rambo says, nonsense. And Nabin Isaac says, AMA is not serious, so to say. Al-Hassan Yahaya says, AMA Ghana, another creativity, looting and sharing, God help us. And Edem Edwin says, ha 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 ha, are they serious? Exclamation mark. I want to know, where are the sanitation inspectors? Where are they? Well, we don't know. Nana Efa Kennedy Kofi has been finding out what's trending.
Oscar-winning actor and comedian Robin Williams has passed away at the age of 63. He was found dead in his California home. News of his death has captivated Twitter, and people all over the world are sharing their condolences. Here in Ghana, he has been trending. Here are some of the tweets people have sent. Why would Robin Williams commit suicide? Another comedy genius and hero of mine passed away. Life is way too short. Keep smiling and laughing. R.I.P. Robin Williams. R.I.P. Robin Williams. Forever loved. Sad news about Robin Williams. Depression is so devastating. How can such a funny person be depressed? Yanu Fui. R.I.P. Robin Williams. Flubber was like my favorite childhood movie. Robin Williams, rest in peace. Thank you for your brilliance. There's so much to say, but words won't be enough. You made the world a better place. We laughed because of you. Rest in peace, Robin Williams. News of his death has been a tragic event. Let us know what you think. I'm Nana Kennedy Kofi with What's Trending.
Now, that is all time will allow us. Let us know what you think on all our handles. We're on facebook.com/Joy News on TV. Also find us on Twitter at Joy News on TV or at, what's it? JN Interactive.
JN Interactive, I guess.
Yeah. Welcome back, Steve.
Hey, I'm looking at all the tweets about
Robin Williams.
You know.
Oh,
did he commit suicide?
Yes.
It's like some depression or something.
Yeah, that's what they're reporting.
He should have come to live in Ghana, man.
Apparently, he'd been battling alcohol and some drug issues.
Very sad, eh?
On and off. He just came off rehab, so you know.
It's very sad. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. He should have been living in Ghana. We'll cook him some good fufu, and every now and then, when he's depressed, we'll cook him fufu. So really, who cheers up the comedian now? I mean,
you know, who does? Maybe we should ask some of our local comedians. You know,
I don't know. One of their own is gone. He's a great actor.
Yeah, man. great actor.
I love
Mrs. Doubtfire. Do you know Aladdin? You know, he was Aladdin.
You can remember all these. I cannot remember anything.
Yeah, Good Will Hunting. You know, I mean, movies.
My case is that he should have lived in Ghana, man. We'll cook him fufu.
Hey,
fufu and Ebola self, he won't get.
But people are depressed here.
Well, we manage very well, actually. You know, people from outside of the world, we're brought up hard, you know, tough skin. You know, so you live abroad, you don't get into depression. I mean, I have friends and family who juggle long hours of work and spin children up, keep running around picking. They survive. They don't get depressed, you know.
But you know these artsy types too. Pressure.
May his soul rest in peace. Okay. We still haven't answered who cheers up the comedian, you know. I don't know. I hear that there's a tweet.
There's a tweet. Thank you at Robin Williams for making me laugh so hard. I needed that. And then he tweets back, I needed your tweet. Thank you.
My name is Stephen Auntie. We can't go on and on. May his soul rest in peace. Actually. Did he have kids? We don't know. Yeah, he did. I heard he had a girl or something.
I'm not sure.
Well, I should have gone
that tweet just made me sad, honestly.
Sad, really? Really sad. Do you want to cry?
I do. Can I get a hug? This is how we wrap up.
All right.
JN Interactive.
Thanks for staying with us. Join us again tomorrow. Good evening.
Good evening.
Joy News Interactive was brought to you in association with
Surfline. It's about time.